could just walk right out the door. Don't wanna do this anymore. Now I'm lost without you. You drive me crazy out my mind. How'd you do this every time? Now I'm lost without you. Used to be the one I talk to when I'm sad. Can't you see now tainted love is all we have? Our issues run so deep, now when I try to sleep I feel so bad. I should leave and by the time it's done I'll be gone. I'll be so distant when you're home, always hanging by your phone. Do I even know you? And I get paranoid sometimes, 'cause I know that you ain't mine, and I'm lost without you. Used to be the one I talk to when I'm sad.
Greetings, welcome to LXF. We're back with more of the Reading T-1 build. It should be time to finally start porting some of the parts over from Tinkercad on over into Studio, so we can kind of just start checking fitment and alignment and just everything else, and make sure everything kind of goes. Well, we sort of designed it in Tinkercad. So yeah, I guess without further ado, let's go over to our add spot, and then we'll jump over into Tinkercad and start porting stuff on over, shall we? Anyways, Ricky Prints, your place for custom stickers and custom 3D printed parts. If you like what I do, definitely he does. He does custom stickers and custom 3D printed parts for my mocks and a lot of other creators' mocks. So make sure to check them out at www.crickets.com. Take a look around, support me, and yeah, enjoy that. And let's go on over to, well, Tinkercad, shall we? There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna start out with the easiest, and that would just be these front wheels, which 27.40. Oh, what size are these wheels? I can't go based off of the flange. Need the inside diameter. What's that? 20.8. 20.8. Is that? Hold on. Is that brick? Is that Brick Train Depot? Probably should have had this. There's my chart. There's my chart. Give me that. 20.8 is a size 6 wheel. Okay, alright. Alright. Control Z a few times here. Oh, Fluent. Yellow, hey, brother. Popping in from work to show some love and congratulations to you again. Yeah, reached 500 finally. I just gotta get that watch hour count up, which means I gotta upload a lot more videos and stuff. Yeah! I'm well on my way to finally getting YouTube checks. Should be amazing. But thank you. Alright, so yeah, we got size 6 wheels, object. I know the struggle. Yeah. gonna be fun getting at the rest of the Wii. Is it just my music? I don't care. Downloads, running T-1 parts. Okay, yeah, you're gonna be like this. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Actually, do I want to deal with that later? No, I can deal with that like now. Yeah, I need to deal with that now. Downloads, running T1 parts. I need to take this. You know, let's just put a new folder right here. T1. Okay, give me this. Thank you. Give me this. Plop this over to downloads. From downloads, we shall rename you. Okay, so this is a size 6 solid wheel. Pop that into there. There we go. All right, that takes care of that. Let's see. Thin Blue Line. I hit 574 subs a month ago and just hit my watch hours. You'll get there and have full support from my Cozies community. Well, thank you. That is very much appreciated. I guess at some point in time I should hang out with you guys just as a bit of thanks and also have some fun with you guys too. Okay. Next up, I think this is I want to say this is like a size 8 or size 9 wheel. Out the back here. Ungroup. What are you? You are 24 exactly. Oh, you're size 7. Oh, you're just a regular train wheel. Oh, okay. Absolutely would love to have you. Yep, that'd be fantastic. I have 17. I don't upload very often. Virtual train stuff. Upload more. Become famous YouTuber. Alright, let's go ahead and export this as an object. Yep, this is gonna be where it starts getting kind of fun and spicy. Back to my downloads, thank you. Rename you. This is a size 1 again? 24/7. Size 7, solid wheel. OG channel had 442 subs. Well, I'll go back to that OG channel. Okay. Because like, there you go. That's almost like what you exactly need. Okay, so now for the box pox, and then we'll load up. Don't shoot video anymore. I mean, you work at a railroad. You should shoot video somewhere. Get all the foamers to your channel. Okay, let's do the flanged one first. So the flanged one, there's at least 2 of the same ones. Then the non-flanged are 2 separate different ones. Okay, object. There we go. Download. Okay, it's this one. Boop. Let's see here. Rename. So this is what size wheel is this? Do I have to break down one of these? Hold on. Oh. Tim is here. Welcome. Nothing really interesting anymore. And the foamers are it all while I am working. Oh. Alright. Break this down. There we go. Give me the size, please. 36.8. 6.8. That's a size 11. Box driver. Delete that. Okay, so we are working with size 11 box drivers. Getcha. Rename. Okay, size 11. Box. Flanged. I think that's all I need to name for that one. Yeah, size 11 box flanged. Yeah, no, that's correct. Okay, so that's that wheel. Let's put that over there. Yeah, that's the flanged one. So now we just need the regular blind. Export object. Okay, over here. Grab you. Boink. Rename. Okay, size 11 box. Oh, okay, good. I just had to sneeze there for a second. Let's see here. Rename. Okay, size 11 box packs. This is a blind one. We can go ahead and throw it over. And then once we get the last wheel here, I think we'll go ahead and hop over into Part Designer and start getting these all ported over. So export object. There we go. 4. There we go. All right. Rename. This is going to be size 11. Box. Blind. This will be crank raw. No, just crank. Yeah, no, that should be descriptive enough because this one has the little, actually permanently attached crank rod coming out of it, or the crank. So yeah, no, I think that's fine. So let's just go ahead and grab that, plop that over there, get rid of all that. Okay, so now that's good. Let's go ahead and hop over here. Nope, that's weird. Now I do not want to update, create from scratch, import. Okay, there we go. Choose file. Oh boy. Downloads. I don't need to be there. Alright, T-1. And let's start getting these wheels over here. That's not correct. 250, is that correct? At this point 5, insert? Yes, okay, that's correct. Okay, connectivity, I just need an axle hole, here we go. And then I just need to make sure that this is 0.5 width, there we go. There we go. Export to studio. Size 6 solid wheel. Okay, that's good. Control C. And Control V. There we go. Size 6 solid wheel. Boom. Done. Okay, that one's easy. Import. Nope. We're having a bit of a heart attack already. There we go. Except we're having a bit of a heart attack already. Okay. That's good. You will be flat. Cute. Connectivity. Hole. Put that there. Nice. And then shrink it down to 0.5. There we go. Studio. Control C. Control V. That one's done too. Cool. So now the more trickier ones, which are going to be all the box wheels, because they have multiple connection points. There we go. Let's do phalanged first. There we go. Alright, connectivity, hole, an axle hole down the middle, and this one, yeah, is not aligned to any stud connection. Okay, so it's less than 1.5. Oop. Okay, so let's try 1.2. Nope, 1.2. 0.3 is too much. 2.5. Okay, yep. 1.25 is correct. There we go. That one's good to go. CV. Go. Now done. Port. I think the most annoying one is going to be the one that has the crank rod, because I have to put quite a few different connection points there. Choose file. Let's do the blind real quick. Activity, hole. I need the axle one first because that's the easiest one to put. It's just dead center. And then this one I can just quickly do the 0.25 like that. There we go. Yep, those are aligned. Nice. Okay, export to studio. Control C, Control V. Done. Okay. Good to go. Okay, so now the tricky one. As soon as it stops having a heart attack, is the one with the crank. Alright. Okay, would you just lay down on the ground there? There we go. Alright, connectivity time. So, first up, center hole, axle hole. That'll be the easiest point. The more difficult one is I need to make... no, I need accessory, actually. Because, yeah, the base bit here needs to be a crank, but the very top portion needs to be an axle connection. Okay, 2? Is that where I kind of need to put that? Yeah, 2 is about correct. Okay. And then I can crank this over to 2.5 right there. That should be centered. This should be at 3. Yeah, height of 3. Cool. Crank this over to 2.5, and this is. I'm trying to think. This is like less than 0.5. Be like a 0.25. Boy, 2.25. Nope, 3? So this will actually be more like a 0.4 in height, which means I need to do 2.4. Okay, I think that's probably close enough. Last thing I gotta do actually is rotate this by 30 degrees. No? Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, I don't know why that was not wanting to line up when I hit the 30-degree mark. Oh, wait, I see what was confusing me. These cutouts for the pin shape were doing some weird things. That's why it was looking weird. Okay, never mind. My brain just was getting confused. All right. So now that one should be good to go. Cool. With that being said, let's go on over to studio here. That was... I apologize. Probably should have given a heads up there. Oop, what? No, I don't want to lock that. That was a blinding flash. Okay, delete all of those. Delete you. And delete you, because we actually have some correctly modeled wheels now. We'll worry about some of this other stuff later. View, show all panels. Went from a black background to a blindingly white background. And just the retinas were cooked. Let's see here. I just say solid. There we go. This is a size 6 solid wheels. Can go front here. That's good. And then the size 7s go in the rear. Cool. And now that that's done, now I can just look up box. And there's our beautiful box. Alright. So this goes here. And these are the flanged. One of them goes there, and one of them goes right about there. Then lastly, we have just a regular lined at the rear. Okay, that's gonna be a lot of a problem. Okay. Because yeah, those two flanges are overlapping. Okay, so this is why we were double checking things now. Okay, so somewhere I got the alignment here is messed up. Okay. With that being said, I think the next set of critical parts to probably export is the stuff for the valve gear. So I'll definitely have to change how something operates here. Flip the first and fourth wheels. Blind flange, yeah. Yeah, okay, so I'll have to re-export these models with the flanged and the blind flipped. I think for now what we can do is kind of something cheaty. I can just merge those inside each other. Go blind first, yeah, like that. Okay, so we're just gonna do something cheaty for the moment. I will have to make a new file for this to be flanged. What I want to get right now actually is these bits too, because I feel like this is going to be very critical real fast. I'm also looking at some other stuff that's kind of going on here. I'm wondering if I shouldn't lower this down. I don't think I should. Maybe I do need to lower that down, actually. Okay. Control Z real fast. Let's just leave that like that. Okay, let me go get some of the other pieces here. So, we deleted all that. Okay, cool. So, with that being said, let's grab this little guy right here. Export object. Alright. And go find you, downloads. There you are. Okay. So rename. You are a 2x2 tile round offset stud center stud, to be specific. That is the mouthful of words to describe that one. Okay. This export object there, that little box piece, that on my downloads, thank you. Rename. This little box piece is a 2x3. I don't want to call it descriptive. 2x3. Probably like cylinder box. No, it's not a bracket for a cylinder box. Valves. Let's just call it valve slide rod bracket. Yeah, because it's the bracket that holds on the like valve slide rod pieces. So yeah, I think that's descriptive for what that is. And then lastly, I need this big chunk. Okay, now that you put you over there, rename. You are again a 2x2 round tile. Just call this upper valve. Oh, I just realized. This one specifically, I'm going to have to name left and right because the left and right variants are going to be different because the offset's different to left and right. These can be like just rotated around like the previous type to be the left and right side. These ones will actually be mirrored. So this would be like one of our first like mirrored, or like specifically like side named parts. So 2 round tile valve, upper valve. This will be this will be the right side. I'm just gonna call it the right side. I'm gonna make sure that anything else from this thing, this area of parts, is also called right. Okay. So there we go. There's that now. Because yeah, this one doesn't have anything else going on with it, so this one can be easily just, you know, you can just rotate it to the other side. Boom, done. There's your left side. This one, however, has a lot more going on to it, which makes it not able to do left versus right side. So that's just a tiny unfortunate, but it should be good nonetheless. Go back over to here. Get rid of you. Import. Having a bit of a heart attack. It's fine. Let's do the valve slide bracket box first, because this thing has a funky shape to it. And now for the fun part, which is connectivity, and I need bottom ENT stud connections 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna have to change the height at which those all sit. And then I need the hollow stud connections on the side here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to manually input a bunch of things to be able to input those. All right. Let's go ahead and, oop, can I not? Is it my control on the other side of the keyboard? It's the control on the other side of the keyboard. Okay, that should be all of them selected. Looks like it. All right, cool. So I just need to raise these up just a little bit. So this would be maybe like 0.6. 0.6 is close enough. Okay, maybe 0.6. I saw that was 0.3. I think that's probably about as good as I'm gonna give it. Okay, now for all of these guys to get raised up. Okay, let's do 0.2. Nope, 3. 0.3 it looks like. That is pretty much on right where it needs to be. Okay, okay, yeah, no, 0.3, 0.303 seems like that's about correct. No, I don't actually, you know what? No, I don't think that's actually correct. Because it doesn't seem like the thickness top and bottom is the same. Or is it? No, I think it's slightly off. I know my eyes aren't the greatest. Just trying to get the alignment there. Okay, maybe 0.03 was correct. Okay, well, there we go. This guy should be good to go now. Control C, Control V. I think for searchability reasons, I'll just put T1 at the end. That way, if I want to search for specifically all the T parts, I can just look up T1 and just bring up everything. Okay, so that's done. Now for the top rounds, which will be fun. And then I gotta like attach a bunch of hose. Okay, yep, this guy first, because this guy is the easier one. Thank you. Connectivity, bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is it all weirdly off? You guys are acting weird. Why are you off the ground? You don't need to be off the ground. It's just flat to the ground. There we go. Strange. Okay, and then I need an anti-stud. Or not anti-stud, an actual stud. I feel like I grabbed the wrong thing. Yep. Yeah, that would be because I did. Put you back down. What is this? It's like 0.4. Okay, yep, that is correct. Okay, so now I need to offset this, which is a questionable thing. Is this... It's this one, actually. Wait. Oh. 5? 6, 7, 8? No, 6, 5. Yep, I think I got it, actually. Okay, one last thing is I want to make sure that I got a... Is this... Okay, I think this is the whole connection bit for hose specifically. I just want to make sure I have that. Like that. There we go. Okay. Okay, connectivity should be good for this one. Port Studio. Again, I just want to put T1 at the end for searchability. And that one's good to go. Delete that one. And now, for the big fancy part. The first of many. Choose file. This one right here. Yep, because this one has all the fancy stuff going on with it. And due to this little thing coming off the bottom here, this one's going to have no alignment to any studded surface. What is this dimension? Ah, okay, that's the width dimension. Okay. Can probably use that to offset this actually. 0.302. Nope. Wow, it really does not want to like line anywhere. Okay, alright, it doesn't want to do any alignment. That's great, that's fine. It's just gonna make a pain in the butt for getting all this to want to sit correctly. Okay. There we go. Okay, I don't know why you're sitting up at 0.2, that needs to be there. This one plus 302. So 5, 6, 7, 8. It'd be 802. Wrong way. Oh, I have to minus that? Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna calculator. So 0.5 minus 0.302 equals 198. Okay. That's not correct either. Okay, I'm gonna have to just manually eyeball this is probably best I can. She'll be on 348. Is that close enough to center-ish? I think so. I'm just kind of checking the gap here between the points, and I think that's good. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a nightmare. Okay, I also forgot the anti-stud needs to be in the middle, but I think I'm gonna ignore that, actually. I'm gonna take executive choice to just ignore that. And I gotta deal with these two now. I think for the most part, I'm just gonna put them together. You're at the correct height. You're not. There we go. Now for aligning the rest of you. Oh boy. Negative 0.2, 0.16, something like that. That looks about correct. You are 0.5, you need to be like 0.2, 0.25. Okay, how are we sitting here? Okay, I think we're sitting centered over that direction. This direction, however, yeah, 6 is correct. No, 6. 6 is too much. 5? Five, 2. Yes. Okay, so that's about centered there. Cool, and then I just need to put the 2 holes. Can you, like, connect to these guys? Oh, I love how there's actually, like, a bit of a connection going on there. Saves me so much pain. Okay, let's just, I'm just gonna zero out your 0.6. That'll be good. Okay. Alright, so that should be good now. T1, C, Control A, Control C, and Control V. Huh. So now if I just type in T1 down here, ta-da! Why do you show up, Viewers? Oh, because the part number is literally T1. Ah. I see. Okay. Alright, sweet. So yeah, there's that piece. That goes in exactly how that's supposed to go. Fantastic. Next is this guy. Goes right there. And lastly, we have this guy. Goes right there. Boom. Nice lineup. Sweet. Now I just gotta get hose in here. What was I using here? 4 long hose. 4 long hose for everything? This have been cut hose, I think. Or is the alignment just... Yeah, no, this would have been a cut hose. Yeah, cut hose there. This is 18. Yeah, cut hose. Okay. Alright. Cool. Good to know. Actually, before I leave here, let's just get hose. That's too long. 3.5 should be what I need for here. 2.5 is probably for that guy. And then I can go main. Let's see here. No, I just need a bar for long. There we go. Now it's just a matter of pushing these in just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that looks like that just doesn't clip, which is good. Put that there. Yeah, tolerances I'm working with are going to be ridiculous. What can you use for hose if there's nothing in a specific color you absolutely need? Okay. So, Checo bricks or any of those kinds of Chinese alternate sizes for alternate places for hose. That works. You can sometimes find styrene in the size you need, or else one of the other alternates which you need to order in bulk, which is kind of annoying. Earth blue and flame yellowish orange. Oh boy. Hold that thought, please. I need to figure out what the name of that is. I do believe also, what is that? What is that part company book I'm trying to, think of? Shoot. Okay, hold on. Let me just hit the pause screen real fast. I'm gonna do a Google. I'm trying to Albricks is just Bricklink all over again. shoot, why am I forgetting that book? It's like a big book that every year comes out, and it's just filled with like parts, like every single screw known to man, bunches of just like different kinds of blocks of materials and different width, size, and everything else. I forget the name of it, but sometimes there's like a nylon hose and stuff on there that can work. My brain is having a meltdown, and I'm like a hardware almanac. Yes. Yes. Freeland Wade has also in the US, but you need to order in bulk through Freeland Wade. Not Lego specifically. Yeah, Freeland Wade has your hose. Here, let me get off of the pause. Here we go. So like this is Freeland Wade 95A polyurethane pneumatic tubing. This is what some of like the Lego people use for alt tubing. The hardware almanac. Let me just pause screen real fast here again. I'm trying to remember the book, and it's killing me that I don't remember. Why do I not remember that company and book? Okay, it's really bothering me that I don't know the name of that book, because it's like a really common like tooling and machinist and everything else book that people get for just like if there is it's like I want to say it begins with like an M or something. Ah, my goodness, it's my brain. Can't my brain think of it? Oh, McMaster car. There it goes. Oh, my brain. I took my brain so long to get there. McMaster car. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, McMaster car. They have like you can get polyurethane or like nylon tubing and stuff in the dimension, and they have some colors and stuff, so like you can use that as well too. Oh, McMaster car. Okay, there we go. Brain finally got it there. Aside from painting it, it wouldn't really work well. Lego just needs to make hose in every color they offer. I mean, yeah. Again, though, I do believe, Go Bricks. Go Bricks, Webricks, all those do offer catalog. Do have like hose. Okay. Webrick? All the same people. But like one has a better search parts. Either one with a better search. View all pieces, please. Thank you. Just there it is. Hose and string. Here we go. Oh, do they not anymore? Or am I thinking of the wrong place? someone around here I know has the soft tubing hose, manufactures it, and tubes. Do you have it actually, Go Bricks? No, you don't have it either. Who the heck has it? I know someone had it at some point in time. Or they offered like they had hose in like a ton of different colors. Yeah, aside from painting it, they made a hose in every other color. Yeah, the other option is to just, it would increase the size, but like if you're just mostly using it like on clips and stuff, you can probably get away with just getting like large stickers of like a solid color and the color you need and just wrapping that around it. Is it ideal? No. Does it work? Yes. Okay, anyways, what am I thinking right now? Okay, I should probably flange this guy. Yeah, for diesel handrails, yeah. So you could probably easily get away with like stickers as long as everything is clipped. Anything that needs to go into some kind of hole connection, your tolerance would probably be thrown way out the window and it'd be way too tight. So it wouldn't be possible anymore. Okay, anyways, I want to fix this guy. So let me just duplicate you, thank you. Let me duplicate you, thank you. I need to flange this guy specifically. Or I guess if you were really picky about it, you could like unsticker the area that needs to go into like a tube, like mark it and everything. Take a crap ton of work, which is what makes just going and finding some kind of supplier that just has the hose you need in specific color way better. Get rid of that, and let's see, let's go ahead and group you together. Thank you. Boink, boink. There we go. And there we go. She is now flanged. Oh, she doesn't have hole punches though. This might take quite a bit of effort to get all this together then. You know, this can all probably go together besides these three pieces. Yoink. Give that a second to process. Alright. Should be good. Say how that is? Yeah, that is how that is. Hold on. I feel like something's wrong, and I need to open up Adobe Illustrator. Open downloads. That's documents. Downloads, please. Classification. This is what I need. There we go. Because what I want to look at is the hole pattern for this guy specifically. Okay, so you're just delegated to just the holes there. Okay. And then this one looks like it was left alone. Okay, yeah, I think these two were left alone. This one's delegated just to further hole pattern. Okay, gotcha. Gotta break you down. All right, delete, 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 delete. You need to become a hole punch. Thank you. Sleep. You need to become a hole punch. Thank you. Group you. Group you. Delete. And I need to get that green one, so let's just hide you for a second and hide you for a second. Delete you. That hole punch is off-centered. We can fix that in a little hot minute here. Oop, and it looks like I also need to hide some of this stuff at the bottom. There we go. Alright, let's get rid of you guys, because you guys are no longer needed. Delete all you. Thank you.
Thank
Found dark blue and joy bricks. I mean, you could also check AliExpress to see if there's something there, or yeah, probably AliExpress honestly would probably be your best bet. Okay, what size is this? This is 3. This is 3.6. Yeah, I think just stretching this like that. 2.62. Yeah, no, I think 4.3. Probably best. Oop, didn't mean to do that. There we go, 4.3. Oh, no, give me this bottom corner, please. Okay, 4.3, tab, 4.3. Boom. Okay, and then we select all of this. Arrange to this guy specifically. Blink, blink. There we go. .3, tab, 4.3. Grab that guy, doink. You specifically, blink, blink. There we go. I think now that should kind of fix that design for that. Okay, let's unhide all of you. Yeah, and that should be a little bit more correct. Getting in a sketchy site, I'd probably just stick to AliExpress, or you can probably contact some train people as well. They might have, like, if they've ordered Freeland Wade, they might have like a crap ton extra hose they'd probably be willing to part with. Okay, let's get rid of you, and you. Union group you all together. So yeah, the only thing that's about Freeland Wade is you have to order like large bulk. So like, if you need hose, you need hose. Alright, cool. So that should be our corrected and fixed little box friend here with the flange. So I'm just going to export that as an object. Thank you. That's number 3, so this guy. Okay, so what do we call that one? Blind rank. Rename. I'm just going to Control-C that name. Rename, Control-V, except change blind to flanged, please. There we go. That fixes that. Next up, I should probably be doing some of the main rod stuff now. Yeah, I think some of the main rod stuff would be good. All right, let's export this guy, object. Now up to number 4. So, actually, hold on. I think the main rod is kind of universal left to right. Because there's nothing like the H, or heavy hairy H class that had like oiling details on like the top part, which kind of made it a left versus right rod. I think this one's pretty universal left to right. Yeah, so is the side rod. This would be probably a part that is not universal left to right. Yeah, okay. Okay, so rename, let's just call it T1 main rod. Okay, it's done. Next is this guy, which I should straighten back out. Yeah, I think 10 degrees was straight. No. Shoot, I don't remember what was the degree of angle for this guy.
I don't wanna think about you. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I'm done with you.
Yeah, that looks almost like that's centered. Why is it 70.73? What degree is it off by? I don't think that one. Or that one either. Okay. I feel like something has gotten messed up because I don't remember what degree that is. It's also the same. Oh yeah, it's like 0.5, isn't it? Which direction is 0.5 though? That's the problem. There we go. Okay, now I can visualize it. I can see it's clipping onto this side, but it's not doing it on the other side. Yeah, it is a 0.5. Right? Or am I hallucinating? No, I'm hallucinating. Okay, no. I don't... When did you become 7.73? So you should have probably been like an even number. Oh, you know what? I think I was aligning between this point and this point previously. Yeah, that might have been what screwed things up. Okay. No. Let's see. Downloads. Okay. Rename. Soap. Oh, actually, no. I should put T1. T1 cylinder rod. So that'll be what that needs to be. Oop. Okay, cylinder rod. And then lastly, I need just this guy with probably the washer thing that's at the top. I feel like I should turn that washer into like a circle instead of a square. Ah. Okay. Export object. So that would be the cylinder slide. Downloads. Rename. Okay. T1 cylinder slide. Pop that over there. All right. There we go. Okay. Import. Okay, let's start bringing over some of the rods, shall we? Choose file. Main rod. Oh, are you? Oh, because this is 10 millimeters at the thickest, it's gonna be weirdly off. Yeah, okay. I put the alignment at 4.5. Is that kind of pretty evenly? I might actually have done it. Because the leg should be even. This should be an exact amount. Yeah, 16 studs. It's just the width is a little funky. Okay, well, connectivity. Hole, we need technicals. There, 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 and there. Did I make that worse by unaligning that? Might have done that well too. Oh, I have to do these one at a time. That's annoying. Okay. I make these all half width. One at a time. That's a little obnoxious. Okay. Nope. 4, 5? Yeah, nope. 0.45. Put that center. So I could have just probably left the rod alone in the position that it was, and it would have been fine. I just kind of had to mess things up, didn't I? A little bit. Alright, it's fine. Okay, export, T1 main rod, T1 is searchable, that is perfectly good. Okay, A, C, B. That's done. Come on. Stop having heart attacks, program. Q. Okay, so cylinder rod. Let's do this one next. Yeah, this one's gonna be such a weird. As this one might be problematic just because it's off by such a weird amount. You know what? What if we just didn't have 0.1? Okay, nope, it still just wants the 0.1. Alright, whatever. Connectivity, doink, doink, there we go. Yeah. Oh, not 1.5, I need 0.5, there. You are actually probably less than 0.5. You're like probably like 0.4 almost. And you need to be raised up by 0.1. There we go. What, 0.38? Okay, the width in this is a little funky. 7? Yeah, 7 might be correct, so that means this needs to be raised up to that point. There. Okay. Oh, that's not actually like the width. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's just put this back at 12 and put this back at 8. There, we know that's good. Now for the alignment. -3, oop, 0.2, okay, 0.3. Okay, that looked like that was fine. Okay, this is the point of contention right here. This, whatever the heck this number ends up at. And I think I just nailed it right off the bat. Yeah, that looks actually correct. Oh, Country Cow, hey man. Working on exporting custom parts into Studio for the Reading T-1. Okay, there's that, that's done. And import. Choose file, cylinder slide, this will be the little last piece here. Okay, now for connectivity, this will be the fun part. I need whole U, good sir. Somewhere goes there. Connection point, I need a Technic pin connection faked there, and an axle connection faked there. Good old T1, yep. Okay, you, I think I need you about zeroed out, actually. Okay. 2, nope, 3, nope, 2, 5, yeah, that looks about correct. And then I think this is about too tall, so, 2.8, 2.8, nope, 2.9, 5? I think that's correct in everything but this area. 2, 4, nope. 3? Is that about center in there? I think that might be roughly center. I think this might need to just be adjusted that way a touch. 4, 5? Yeah, I think that's about centered-ish. As much as I can eyeball it. Oh, now for this thing. 0.4. 0.5, 6? Okay, that's as high as that needs to go. This would be 0.2. What did I have for that one? 2 for 5. Okay, that's probably about exactly where I need to have that as well, too. 0.945. There we go. Yeah, no, it's like we're really dang close. 4. Ah! Excellent hit. Things. Okay. 4, no. 5 is correct. Damn, how many parts do you have to add? That. There's some blocks here that are not a part of things. These are just to get some, like, kind of frame of reference. But that. And so far, we have that. So, yeah, it's fun, isn't it? I may or may not have just broken Cal here. That. Because I am a madman. And that may or may not be a bit of a detriment to myself. Oh boy. It's fun, isn't it? Let's see here. Where did I have this at? I had this at 0.6. Nope. Okay, I don't think you're inboarded for. Okay, well, 1.6. What are you? What have I done? What do you mean? What have I done? Broke out with this? I feel like I'd probably be breaking most of the train nerds with this, because this is going like above and beyond for valve gear. This is putting probably way more work than I need to do for valve gear, but I love it, but it makes myself suffer at the same point in time. It's like fantastic. Oh, that's like way from the sky now. There we go. Okay, 1.1 is where that needs to be. Now I just need to center it. I think it's already centered. I think it's the only thing I gotta fix, actually. I think it's just this point in space. Let's do 1.8, sorry. Oh, wow, that was really actually close to where it needed to be. Dang. Okay, 1.8 is 0.82, 1.83 through 2.5. No, 2.5 is too much. I think 1.82 is right. Close enough. I think I'm gonna actually just change the height of this again. It's probably like only like it's such a squished pin. It's hilarious looking. 0.8. Okay, 0.8 is correct. This actually needs to be about 0.3. And then I need to change this to a 0.9 now. Yeah, okay, that should... I gotta remember that all my pins now for all the rest of the rods and stuff are a 0.3 in height, for at least the connection point to this. Alright, so now that that's good, shape, export to studio. This is left and right specific. Currently we're working on the right side, so Control C, Control V, export, boom, done. Alright, so now T1 in custom parts would help. Oh, is that? I used the wrong connection point. I think I used the wrong connection point. Oh, great. See, this is what happens when you use the wrong type of connection. Now it doesn't work. So, connectivity. What was... I thought I was using the correct one. Was I not? No. That's a technical. Oh, this is the one I was probably needed to use. Oh, okay. I think this one. Okay, well let's just Control C and Control V some of these points in space to this guy. Not. Or that can just connect to that and then itself. Okay, there we go. Let's get out of custom parts real fast because I don't think this will update. I may need to restart Studio because of that now. Right. Because if you export the same part over and over again, generally you have to rename it. I'm hoping that just doing this will just fix it without a restart. So now go over to custom parts and do T1 Will you be fixed? Negatory. If I go to connection point here, yeah, it's still acting as a host. So technically, I need to restart Studio. But I think for right now, I'm just gonna deal with my consequences and work around those consequences by throwing up a plate round into here. Hide you. Oh. Okay, if you're not the connection point, what the heck is? Oh. Okay, controls here a little bit. Okay, actually no, throw that back up there. Technic connector, I will have to fidget around this just a little bit. Okay, now throw that there, then throw that there. There we go. Okay, I got it. And upon restarting next time, I'll have it'll be corrected. Okay, there we go. That should be more or less on there. Aligned. Cool. Custom parts. T1. That'll be thrown on there. Actually, I can just already go on there. Like so. Except I gotta get some Technic parts on here. And this can also be thrown on there like so. Cool. Main. I'm just gonna go to Technic pins. Let's see here. There we go. Throw some Technic pins into there. There we go. Okay, so now the fun part. Hinge you upwards till you're about over top of okay, that looks like that's more or less centered over that rod. I'm gonna bring this back until that's right there. There we go. So yeah, that shouldn't be clipping that. That's good. So that shall be more or less pretty darn good. Cool, now it's just more exporting more stuff. Yay! One thing I'm already thinking, which will take some adjustment, is the position here, which ultimately is the position here. I feel like I may actually need to lower this down, like a plate. Which would be, kind of roughly in that area. That. That might be more correct. Will it change up some of the dimensions of these rods? Probably, but also probably not. We'd mostly just change the angle at how they sit. But overall, the thing I'm most concerned about is how tall this is sitting up. And this would bring this down to be a little more close to aligned with this. Which I think overall, that would just be a better thing in the end. Okay, let's just continue exporting more stuff. Let's see here, what would be next? There's a bunch of stuff over here. There's also these bits over here, which should be fairly easy. Copy this guy, bring him down here. Yep, that's easy. Oh, I don't want to do that. I just want to put him on the ground. There we go. probably also grab this rod too. I do not know what angle these things are at anymore. Yeah, no, that doesn't look like that's straight. I think it's 0.5 off. There, I think that just squared that up. Close. 44.58. I feel like some things have gotten weird. I might have to rewatch my previous stream. Make sure some of this is all fixed. I'm also thinking that I may, before next week, just get the rest of this stuff exported, so that way next week we can correct anything that needs to be corrected and export it, and then also just get to work on actually putting together some of the motorization systems in place. Actually, before we do that, I want to just get rid of a bunch of this, so I don't need this anymore. And the nice thing about exporting all this is now I have this nice little handy folder for 3D printing everything. So yeah, that's an extra bonus. Okay, I forget what this little part in the valve gear is called. That's fine. I can name it whatever I want to, as long as it's something that I understand. I do not want to open that file. Thank you very much. I think it's called like a valve crank or something like that. Let's see, T1. Oop. I hit my caps lock instead of a valve crank. Okay, there we go. Put that over there. You, my good sir, are 44.5. Okay, you're a 5.5. Okay, so you're a 5.5 long rod. So I need that for naming you. Oop, there we go. Grab you, pull you over to downloads. Okay, rename T1 5.5 long valve rod. There we go. That's done. Okay, let's grab this guy. This one's pretty easy. Object. Boop. Tinker. Downloads. Rename. This is, how long are you? 18. That is 2.5. Rename. Okay. T1 2.5 long valve rod. Done. Boop. Okay, so that's done. This guy is a combination crank, I think is what it's called. Okay. I should probably just leave this open. Okay, so that's number 3. It's this guy. Go to downloads. Rename. Okay, so this is T1. Combination rod. could be just renaming these things totally the wrong things, but is what it is. Object. Okay, there we go. Number 4. This is just a valve slide. What is? Rename T1. Slide. Okay, I just had to like take a second look at this and I was like, hold on, wait a minute, is any of this specific like left or right? Because I need to make sure that I'm naming things that are specific to left or right and left or right. But no, none of this is. This should all be able to just flip it over and it'd be good. It's just mostly like these pieces back here that will be a little more specific to left and right sides. So I gotta pay attention to that. Also, there may be another thing I need to do too, and that I'm thinking about it, because the left side isn't connected to the right side physically at all. I may need to like join this piece somehow to the other side so that they're like physically connected. Maybe it may change. It might be. I might have to change how this is done. Because on the Heavy Harry, the H class, they're basically linked together by being tightly gripping onto a hose going across. I'm gonna have to do the same thing. I'm gonna have to change this to where that pin connection is actually a hose connection. And then I might have to change this box to maybe a Technic pin or just be hollow and further back inside is where I do a Technic pin so that the hose can just rotate inside freely for this box. But yeah, there might be some changes that need to happen there. Anyways, this rod now. Give me this, please. Thank you. I do believe that this was actually at like 7.5 degrees or something like that. Yep, nailed it. Okay, that one at least I remember. By some miracle. How long are you? You're 45. So again, you're technically 5.5, maybe like 5.6. Yeah. This isn't reverser rod though. Reverser rod is this guy. I think so, right? No, I think I will just name that reversing rod. Again, probably upsetting trained people not naming things correctly, but hey, it's at least what in my brain worked for what these are, so I can keep track of them. Okay, reversing rod. We had the other guy here. He would probably be telling me exactly what these pieces are. Oil Isle or something like that is what he was. His name last time he's been joining us. Okay. Oh wait. Before I T1 5.6 long reversing rod. There we go. That should make it a little more specific. There we go. Alright, cool. With that next bit, let's get on to the next grouping here of custom parts. Alright, oh boy, now I have to actually, like, look and dig for things. Valve crank, here we go. This is what I need. Connectivity, hole, axle hole. That's the easy one. It's not a line though, so that'll be. Oop, no, 0.5 is too big. 0.4? Yeah, 0.4. 0.4 works. Looks like it just needs an increase in vertical height here. 0.6. 0.5. 6. Oh, that actually might have been perfect. 0.56. 5.6. 2. Yep, I think I got it there. 5.62. Alright, cool. And then protector pin. What did we say this was? This was like a 3 or something? That looks about correct. Okay, why are you sky high? Do not need to be up there. Nope. 0.2. Nope. 5. Nope. 6. Nope. 7. 7 looks to be about the closest it is correct. Okay, 6. 8. 6. Okay, about 67. 0.67. Okay, yep, that works. I feel like I don't want that though, because the. Just put that at 0.6. I'm gonna put 0.7. Yeah, I'll just keep it at 0.7. Okay, and this guy needs to go up. .562. It should be correct enough. Okay, export studio. There is no left right variant. Okay, that is completely good. There we go. That takes care of that. Import. Oh, I should take care of that box as well too. Side box here. There we go. Let's get this guy fixed. Alright, connectivity, hole, axle hole, there we go, done. Accessory, axle, and pin. Oop, nope, that's further out, okay. 7.5, nice. 2? Yep, 2 is exactly what I need. Perfect. Yeah, I think I have this at 0.4. Get rid of this silly string of numbers. 0.4. Go. Nope. 0.75, there we go. And then I need to just hinge this by 30 degrees. There we go. Done. Cool. Alright, export studio. That's not what this is called. There we go. Flange crank. Yeah, that's good. ACV. This doesn't have to specifically be to the T1. Probably recycle this to some other locomotives as well. Oop, delete that. All right. Port, and let's put more of these rods in here. Choose file. Okay, so we have 5.5 long. Nope, nope, don't export yet. Connectivity. Whole you, there we go. These are the fun ones where I have to make them at like 0.3. 0.3, boop. And another 0.3, boop. Cool, now I need to do alignment, which I think will be easy. 6, nope, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way as well too. 4, 2. Or 1. Okay, as far as I can tell, that is basically as close as I'm gonna get to that. Okay. Oop, 3.6, 3 point. Oh, this is 3.41 again. Same thing. Yeah, I think it's about as close as I'm gonna get. Alright, cool. Export to studio. Yep. It's very searchable. Good. Done. Import. Oh, taking a hot minute again. I don't think I can be streaming and also trying to work on this stuff at the same time. Just a bunch of programs open and it's just eating my memory, most likely. Okay, connectivity, technical, yep, there we go, and accessory technical on the other end. Go. Need to be at 0.3, thank you. And probably less than 1, right? Be 0.7? Close guess. 8? Nope. 7.5? Yeah, that looks pretty dang bang on. Nope. 0.2. Nope. Too much. Nope. Six, 7, 8, 7, 5. Okay, cool. That is correct, at least on the height-wise, or in the not height-wise, in the dimensional axis. Okay, there we go. 5.5. There we go. Okay, we're good. Sweet. Shape. Export studio. Yep. CV. Yep. That one's done. Choose file. Okay, so we did that. So we need to do that 5.6 long one. I don't know why these keep importing like sideways for. It's kind of weird. Alright, connectivity, hole on that end, and then the 2 pins on this end. Yeah, 0.3. Okay, you're 3.5. I think you're probably like 3.4. Oh, 3.4? 5? 3.46. It's 4.6. Yeah, I think that's good. Nope. Okay, I think they're 4.6 or 0.462 is correct. Alright, so now I just need to shrink these down to 0.3 each. And then I have to just fix their Z height. .55. 0.55. There we go. Dude. Yeah, let's get into shape. There we go. Export Studio. CV. It's done. EU. File. Okay, so combination rod is next, and then lastly, it is the valve slide. And we can get this bundle of parts all export or put onto the model. Okay, hole. Yep, Technic pinhole. Yeah, and then the Technic pin. There. Okay, I'm just gonna adjust all these to 0.3 at first before I go about starting to fix them all into place. Yep. Okay, you need to be raised up off the ground by 0.3. Nope, 0.25? Yep, 2.5 it is then. Okay. I wish I had a reference to what it was like north and south. East and west. Mostly north and south. So that I could figure out where the heck I'm looking. Ah, okay. That's the one we don't touch. Okay, 4, nope. Okay, it's just barely off. So 3.2. Nope. 3.1. 3.1. Nope. Get that one in there. Sized position correctly. For you, you need to go upwards, probably 6.2, 6.3. Yeah, 6.3 looks a lot closer. Oh wait, no, never mind. 6.2.8. It's too much coming in at the bottom. There we go. 626. All right. You do not need to be up this high in the sky, good sir. 0.25. Nope. 2.5. Nope. Okay, 0.55 then. Alright, and then we need to take your height away. 2, nope, 3, 1, 5, 4, 2. There. Alright, there we go. Connectivity on that one, combination rod, CV. Done. Okay, lastly is the bow slide. A set of rods brought on over. Bow slide, there it is. Little tiny piece. So cute, so tiny. Okay, connectivity. Hole, I need to make sure I put the correct one this time. That's already pretty dang close to being correct. I just need to raise the height, yeah, up just a smidge. Nope, that's too much. 3, 2 is not correct. 1, 3, 1. Again, I'm still just trying to eyeball the distance between the top and the bottom as best as I can. Okay, 2.14 pi is the answer then, I guess. Okay, and finally, you, good sir, need to go right on top. Thank you. Oh, did that just... Wow, that, I think that almost perfectly went up there. Okay. That was kind of wild. 0.95. There we go. Yeah. Okay, that was actually kind of easy. Main custom parts, T-1, please. There we go. Okay, now tell me, do we get the correct connector? We did this time. There we go. Having the correct connection parts is very important if you want things to line up and attach how they should. There we go. Ta-da! This guy goes here. And we just gotta get this guy on now. There we go. Well, we're getting somewhere. Oh yeah, I think I was gonna have just these guys up front, like that. Probably, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this for now, because this is a lot of temp pieces just for getting that aligned. I feel like I want to change how this sits. Let's just keep it for now. Keep it for now. We got a few more pieces to bring on over. I think we'll go a smidge over time today, just to bring over these final pieces so we can look at things and see what needs to be fixed for next week. Okay. So with that being said, I need to bring this guy over. The rest of these are just square as they should be. I'm going to ignore this piece for the time being. Actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to leave that. I was thinking I was going to rotate it to make this straight up and down. But honestly, I think I'm just going to leave it kind of as it is. Okay, object. Boom, that's a 6. Okay. I need to delete these. You know what, let's go ahead and just delete some of this. Delete that. Yeah, thank you. Export as object again, please. Thank you. And we'll start over. Downloads, just pull this down. I'm mostly just pulling it down so I just can kind of peek up and over it. Just look at what's here. Alright. Downloads. So we did reverser crank already, right? No. Valve crank. Okay. No. We can net reverser crank then. Rename T1 reverser crank. Go. Oh, wait, and before I forget, reverser crank. This is for the right side of things. There we go. That's good. Next, I need this big chunk. You. Downloads. Okay, so now you are the T1 crank bracket right. I don't miss hit letters. There we go. And then this is I think I'm just gonna call this a power diverse crank. Export object. Go. Downloads. Okay, so that should be the bracket. So T1 powered verse broad bracket right. There we go. Okay, it goes over there. 2.6 18. Hey. Okay, so there's a slight difference between the two. Okay. Or is that because this one has been rotated? Oh yeah, no, I think it's been rotated a little bit. Just make sure things line up. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, if it's been rotated, that might be why it's shorter. Because, yeah, I was gonna say, I think this piece and this piece are like the same piece. Oh wait, they're not. I will duplicate you though. I do believe you are rotated though, nonetheless, but they're two different pieces because one has the pin and one doesn't, which means I'm gonna have to rename the other part. Plop you on the ground here for a second. Are you rotated? Oh, maybe you're not. Yeah, okay, never mind, you're not. Okay. Export object. Yeah, so I'm gonna go here. So 2.5 long, rename. Let's just say one pin specifically. Now I'll kind of correct the name for that one. This guy, oops, bring this back down. Is this one. downloads. I'm actually just gonna go, just for my sake, just gonna copy that name. Rename V, 1 pin, I'm just gonna say 0 pin. Boom. Now it's different. Okay, now we got that. Now it's just 2 pieces left. Object. Okay, you're this one. Okay, so this is downloads. Rename. T-1 powered reverse crank. Oop. And there's the last one. 20. So that's 2.5. Right? Yeah, okay, yeah, no, this is still falls under the 2.5 category. I guess these guys should be more named like 2.2. Yeah, this still falls under the 2.5 category that I have created. Okay. Wait, I thought I grabbed the, did I throw that in my documents? I'm gonna throw that in my documents, actually. Alright, rename. Okay, T1, 2.5 long rod with clip, because that one clips to the other thing. There we go. Bring that over. And I think that's everything. Besides this part. Like I said, I'm going to ignore that part for un memento. Ah, I don't want that. I want a command line. Okay. Import. So let's do the bracketry probably first, because that'll be the more complicated of the parts. Of slide bracket. Here, reverse crank bracket. Here we go. Connectivity. Oh, no. Anti-stud. There we go. And then the only other thing I gotta worry about is technically in here. Well, gotta hop off, man. Not a late night. Well, thanks for sticking around. Try and wrap up things here. Lots of work done and lots to learn. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a nightmare all the way down. Oh, that's actually might be perfect. Oh my goodness, it might actually line up correctly. Wow. No, I don't think it actually would, but... Oh, it needs to go out about 0.3. It's probably like 0.05 or something I need to put that out by. Nope. Negatory 0.05. There. Alright, well, take care, man, though. Okay. That was forward and backwards. This should be left and right, so this one... 5? No. 6? Nope, 7? Pretty darn close. Talk to you later, bro. Yep, talk to you later, man. .75. Okay, I think 6.75 is correct. I think that one is more or less where it needs to be. Now for these two. 6, nope. 5, 5, 5, 2, 5, 3.
Take me back to the life that we once knew.
Nope.
When the
5, 2.
walls were closing in like
Is 5, 2 about where it needs to be? No. 5, 2, 5.
too many years since California. I wish I could get there. I don't know how.
I think that's more or less like where it needs to be. Now for the other alignments, which are going to be a problem. 2, 3, 4, nope. 3, 5, 3, 6, 3, 7, 3, 8, 7, 5. 5, 7, 5? Nope. 7, 5 is too much. 6, 5. I just realized, even this, there's a thing wrong with this model actually in and of itself, and that's that this little pin right here isn't centered like it's supposed to be in the part. Okay, that's a tiny bit of problem. Anyways, besides that, everything else should be good. Yeah, I'll have to fix that, put that back at center. It's supposed to be centered in here. Alright. Export studio, reverse crank right, A, C. Nope, I didn't mean to copy that. C and B. There we go. It's done. Okay, so next, let's do the reverse crank itself. Reverse crank. Right. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so for the connectivity, I don't think I'm actually going to put any connectivity inside of this long thing. I think mostly I'll just focus on this pin and this pin, which is U. Yeah, that's going to be terrible to get that alignment. Any kind of alignment on this part is going to be rough. Okay, maybe let's work on the pin first, because that could potentially be the easiest. Potentially be the easiest. Doesn't mean it actually will be. Alright, and then now to adjust everything else. 0.4, nope, 2, nope, 0.1, 5. 0.2 I think was correct. I think I need to also just apply the other way. Negative 0.21. Oh, wow. Alright, well. Okay. That's how that needs to go on that side. And that's good there. Is this going to be off by like 0.9 on each side? I feel like it is. Or 8.5? Okay. Okay, no, it's not. It's still pretty off. 9. Nope, that's too much. 5? Or 8, sorry. 8. 8? 7? Yeah. 8.7 I think is about as close as I can get it. It's gonna be off by like some micro fraction. Yeah, I think 8.7 is gonna be about as correct as I can go. Alright. Now that's more or less in place. Now it's time for you, my good sir. First up, let's get you the correct height. Actually, let me get rid of the 5. I can just be buried like that. As for alignment, that'll be the next problem. Okay, that's close enough. That's way off. 5? No, 5, 8? 5, 9. Nope, 5, 8, 5. It's gonna be probably close enough to there. 2, 3, 4, no, 3. Three, 1. Okay, I can actually wait. I can barely see there's a ring in here, and I think it's just overcoating the ring. I think that needs to be right, or that needs to be this one. However, oh, 8. Is that centered? I think that might be bad as center so I can get it, because I can see this ring that I'm looking at right here is pretty close to being centered. I think that's there. Let's see, C, B. Okay, and then I'm going to do something. I'm just going to go boop like that, because it should share connectivity. And then I'll also get the left one in here, just so that it's taken care of right now, so I don't have to deal with the pain that it will put on me. Probably also should have just been doing that anyways for a lot of these parts. Oops. Okay, so we got the crank bracket, now we need the reverser bracket and rods. 4 left. 4 pieces left. Okay, so reverser rod bracket here, this one. Yeah, this one should be a little bit easier on the connectivity side of things. Why aren't you just there? Just connect and line, because it shouldn't be that hard. Okay, and accessory pin. And there we go. 0.3. Boop. Oh wow, actually that looks like that just aligned itself nicely. By some miracle. Looks like the height could probably be fixed. Yeah. Height's probably something I can fix. That looks like that's actually now like pretty darn perfect on there. Cool. I just need to fix whatever fixes outwards. So, 6. Did I just fix it? No. No, not even the slightest. Nope. 6, 5? 6, 6. 2? Again, 6, 7? Kind of where it needs to sit. Looks like I was worried about where it needs to sit. Port studio. See, you know what? This one probably doesn't have a right or left. Yeah, this one won't actually have a right or left. Because it's universal. Especially if we change this to have like just a hole cut in it. I'd definitely make it universal. Anyways, Yeah, okay, so we got that export to studio. Import. I need to get the 0 pin. 3 left. 0 pin. So this guy now. Okay. Activity, hole. Doink, doink. 0.3. 0.3. There we go. Go, and yeah, now it's just time for this bit. Nope, that's not right. 6, 7, 8. Nope, 7, 5. No, 7. Okay, it looks like I gotta do these individually now because this one is now aligned. Be 2, 7, 5. All right. That one's good. CV. Delete that one. Last two. Let me get the rest of the parts in here. And next time we fiddle with things, let's see what we have to change. All right, choose file. Powered reverse crank. This funky shaped piece that has a lot of weird connectivity all over it. That one, and that one. And it all needs to be 0.3. And it all goes into different spaces too. Gotta love it. Is it gonna align? I feel like sometimes it kind of gets close to like thinking about it. Nine 5. Oh, that looks like that's like straight up just 1. 0.5? Nope. 0.05. Okay, well, let's get, since we're already working on this one, we can get this one lined up for the 7.5 potentially. 6, 5. Nope. 2, 5. Yep, that is correct. I guess we'll take that and then put 3, 7, 5, and the side one. 3, 7, 5. Yeah, that looks like that put us right where we need to be. Okay, so then we'll use that to do this one too. 3, 7, 5.
Come and set me free.
Actually, what side does this need to connect on? Does it connect on the backs? This actually might be just a straight up 5 then. There we go.
Set me free.
Negative 0.05. There we go. Set 5, and then this alignment, which is 6, 2, 5. Yep, 6, 2, 5. Okay, well, actually, you know what? In all everything that's happened, that actually wasn't too terrible. Okay, CV. This one is going to be right and left specific. So let's just dignify that. There we go. Alright, that's done. And now for the clip one. And then, yeah, we're good. We can throw the rest of the pieces on there and start looking at things a tiny bit. Okay, choose file. 2.25 clip. Here we go. Alright, connectivity hole. So there. Okay, there we go. Here we go. 0.3. There we go. And then this one needs a just over. Nope. Wrong one. It's this one. 4, 5. Nope. I think it's 425 or something like that. Is that on there more or less? I think that did it. Alright, and then connectivity clip. Okay, 0.2? Nope. Oh, it's 0.6. 0.5. 5? 7. 5. Okay, yep. Wow. That was a lot less painless than it would be. Okay, this needs to be fixed though. Okay, that's dead center. So that means I need to go up about 0.1? A little less than that, little less than that, 0.08. 07? You know what, we'll just put that at 0.05, because that's kind of the dead center of everything. Alright. Shape, export studio, yep. CV, done. Cool, so let's go on over here. There's a lot more parts to fool with. Get the bracket on there. And I need the reverser right this one. Oh. Connectivity might not have on. No, it's on there. Oh, is it the wrong one? Don't tell me I did something like that. Oh, that would be bad. Okay, well, or maybe things are just having a bit of a funk at the moment. There we go. Well, that works, so let's hinge that up. I'm already seeing that this is not aligned correctly, which is a bit of a problem, potentially. Looks like this, though. Yeah, no, it looks like something's not right. And I think it might have to do with this bracket, actually, and overall. Yeah, I'm just trying to align some things here a little bit. Nope, that is... That's about where that needs to sit. Which, that looks like that's aligned. Okay. Maybe it's just a little highly specific. Okay, well, that out of the way. Plop this on top. And then I need the reverse a crank bit there. 2.5 long here. Oh, okay, this needs to rotate. Hinged like that a little bit. Looks like some things are still a little off. But we're trying to line them as much as best we can here in studio. There we go. So yeah, I do think this is way, way too tall. Yeah, no, this actually does need to come down a plate. Hide. You know, no. I said next week we'll fix this. Yeah, this needs to come down like a full plate almost. A little bit more. This needs to come down a lot more. Okay, so yeah, we'll have to fix that. Can I move this back? There we go. Oh yeah, wait. We also have the box fixed for this guy. I'll have to merge these together. That's not that one. Not that one. Ah, here's the correct one with the flange and everything. So yeah, we'll work on fixing this here next time. Which means we'll have to lower this. I'll have to fix everything that accompanies that. So yeah, I guess without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and save that there. I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day / unit anywhere around the world. Take care. Yeah, I shall see you all again next time. Bye bye.